how to make your online business successful. So all a company is a person or a group of people who solve the pain of someone else or another group of people via a product or service. So it could be, I'm bored, I'm hungry, I feel ugly. Like, right? These are all things that when we buy clothing, we buy food, we pay for entertainment, it's problems that those things are solving for us, right? So to make your online business successful, you need to be successful at finding people having the problem you can solve, helping convince them to give you the money, with whatever guarantee you might have, a money back guarantee or whatever, you might use that, but convince them to pay you to do it, and then to do it for them and make sure that they're happy. And that whole process needs to create a surplus of money in terms of what it costs you to get it done. Not just for the resources, but in paying people whatever wage you have to pay to get the work done. So really, running an online business is about successfully organizing this. It's not about being the single person that does it all. It's about successfully organizing all this. And online is a really powerful medium because the low cost of duplication for products. If you make an ebook, or if you have a piece of software that can be really powerful, right? Because we can have thousands of people on a Zoom call. Like the leverage is phenomenal with online businesses, right? So you just have to make sure the arithmetic adds up and that you're really focused on the problem you're helping solve for people, and then being effective at developing systems to refine them, to market to them, to present your case to them, to answer their questions, to collect their money, to onboard them, to deliver what you've promised you would deliver, and to make sure that they're happy with it and follow up. That's how you make your online business successful. Now, at the time of this recording last year, I'd hired 7 research teams to dig into the scientific literature from the last 50 years to say, what does science say we need to be successful in business? It's a small and medium-sized business. And we came up with 8 things, 8 critical success factors. They are self-efficacy, strategic planning, market intelligence, marketing strategy, sales strategy and skills. And we've got money management, business operations, and business intelligence. I've talked about these a lot. You can also check out my website, bestbusinesscoach.ca, where we talk about each of these 8 categories in depth. But really, to run an online business successfully, you need to have some means of finding prospects, turning them into customers, and then building long-term business relationships with them, right? Now, a friend of mine, an old mentor of mine, once said that the basics of an online business is really simple. You need an opt-in form, which is a way to collect leads, name and email, or have someone indicate interest, a sales letter, an order form, an autoresponder that goes on forever. That's it. So you need like an opt-in form, or there was one more, there was an ad, that was it. You need an ad that goes to an opt-in form for the first step that they're indicating interest, a sales letter describing the product or service and the benefits of it, right? An order form is a way to collect money, and an autoresponder, which means like an email series that goes on forever until they finally, find out what they need or the timing's right. People don't buy when they're ready to, people don't buy when you're ready to sell, they buy when they are ready to buy. And that's why it's important as a business to try to understand the typical buying cycle or buying process your prospects go through, so you can set up reasonable milestones to try to encourage people, because all of us, how often do we get the book report done the night before it was done? Like, people will put things off, and if they're a stranger, you might feel weird about trying to impose deadlines on other people. But if your business is really solving a problem for people, and it could be as simple as just a movie theater, like, hey, we're bored, we want to go sit down, relax, eat some popcorn, watch a movie. Like, if you're solving a real pain point, someone's overworked, they're tired, they're not spending time with their family, maybe then you might be doing some good by being insistent. So you don't want to be a pushy salesman. You don't want to try to push things on people that they don't need. But if you're solving real problems for the world, then you want to have realistic, like a realistic understanding of the process, and like encourage people, like, hey, are you you're gonna make a decision, do you have other questions, do we need to move on? You know, you wanna have those kind of standards in place. So, but there's a lot of different ways to run an online business. I've been online for over 12 years now. You can do it with organic traffic, you can do it with social media traffic, you can run a community group and a Facebook group or a LinkedIn group or all these other different groups. You know, a lot of people want to be influencers and establish a following. That works. You can do it with paid advertising. You can do it as an affiliate, which is basically like a referral partner. If you're really well connected, you've got a big following, you can make a percentage referring people to a product or service you believe in. There's just a lot of different ways to do it online, and so which business model type best fits you depends on your goals and your interests and what you want to contribute to the world. So I don't have it publicly available, but we did have an ebook that we put together called Masterclass. It covered something like 10 different internet business models, and I talked about some of those here. I mean, there's the organic content where you get a lot of visitors and then you show ads. It's almost like a publisher model a little bit. You publish content and you show ads. Then there's the paid advertising model, the affiliate model. There's all these different types of models and businesses that you can get into, software businesses, coaching businesses. Again, it just depends on what fits you best. So for more information, go to bestbusinesscoach.ca.